Eastlake are guaranteed a finals fight after downing Tuggeranong by 42 points. The Demons got off to a strong start, kicking 7 goals. Tuggeranong booted 2. The Hawks had a better second quarter, outscoring Eastlake to enter the main break, trailing by 21. The halftime score, 5-5-35 to 9-2-56. Eastlake fought back in the third, keeping the Hawks from registering a single point while kicking 4 goals 3. A gallant effort in the last term from Tuggeranong, who won the quarter, but it wasn't enough to down the Demons. The Hawks added 4 goals and 2 behinds, with Eastlake kicking 3 majors and 2 behinds. Brent McLeod was the top goal kicker for Tuggeranong. He slotted 4. Ashley Pocock added 3 in his 200th match, with 2 coming from the boot of Kirk Mann. For Eastlake, Dean Ralston booted 4, 2 to Hayden Armstrong, with 5 other players kicking 1 goal each. Tuggeranong put up a fight but couldn't give co-captain the milestone celebration he was after, in the end going down 9-7-61 to 16-7-103. Mount Gravatt came out to give the Brisbane Lions a real scare. The Vultures held an 8-point lead at the first change after kicking 4 goals and 4 behinds, while the Lions kicked 3 goals too. Mount Gravatt held on to the lead at the main break, albeit by just 1 point. The Vultures added another 4 goals and 3 behinds, with the Lions closing the gap after kicking 5 goals and 4 behinds. The Lions came out of the main break focused. They bagged a massive 9 goals and 6 behinds in the third term, while Mount Gravatt kicked 2 goals. The Lions dominated in the final term as well, keeping Mount Gravatt to 1 goal and 1 behind, with Brisbane kicking 6 goals and 5 behinds. Adam Eckerman was the game's top goal kicker. He booted 5 for Mount Gravatt. Luke Scott added 2, with goals coming from the boot of 4 others. The goal kicking was widespread for the Lions. Michael Close kicked 4 majors. Jordan Lyle slotted 3, as did Aaron Cornelius and Sam Gribble, 2 to Ashley McGrath and Callum Bartlett. Despite the first half scare, the Lions claimed the win, 11-8-74 to 23-17-155. It was a close match between Sydney Hills Eagles and Sydney Uni on Sunday afternoon. Just 4 points difference at quarter time, with Hills Eagles kicking 2 goals and 3 behinds, while Sydney Uni slotted 3 goals and 1 behind. A very even contest in the second, both sides adding 5 goals and 2 behinds to the tally, with Hills Eagles up 47-51 at half-time. Hills Eagles stepped up after the main break, booting 5 goals and 2 behinds, while limiting Uni to 2 goals, 3 behinds. A quieter term in the fourth, Hills Eagles managed just 2 goals and 4 behinds, with 3 goals and 2 behinds going to Sydney Uni. Jamie Vlatko was the standout. He booted 6 goals for the Eagles. Trent Stubbs helped him out with 3. Stephen Doyle added 2, and 3 other goal kickers pitched in. For Uni, Tim Barrett booted 4, with Thomas Elkington the only other player to register more than 1 goal. He kicked 2. A challenging final round for both sides. Hills Eagles take on an improved Queanbeyan side, while Sydney Uni play the top-placed Swans. The final score, Hills Eagles defeated Sydney Uni 14-11-95 to 13-8-86. The lead changed hands between Redland and Broadbeach, but the Bombers ended up with the points. Broadbeach look on track to give Mark Harris a big celebration for his 100th game, with an 11-point lead at quarter time after kicking 5 goals and 2 behinds to Redland's 3 goals 3. The Cats held on to the lead after doubling their score in the second quarter. Redland kicked 6 goals and 1 behind, narrowing the gap. Broadbeach held a 6-point lead at half-time, but the Bombers came out determined, adding 7 goals and 5 behinds, stepping up defensive efforts to limit Broadbeach to 2 goals, 1. Redland booted 4 goals and 5 behinds in the final term, with Broadbeach kicking 6 goals 2. Josh Pullman and Damien Stephen booted 5 goals each for Redland. Stephen Gartner added 3, with 2 from Philip Cass and Samuel Godfrey. Mitchell Brewer bagged 7 goals for Broadbeach. Ben Wells booted 3, while Adam Hill added 2. The win moves the Bombers into 6th spot, less than 1 percentage point off the 5th placed Morningside, while the Cats remain in 8th. The final score, 20-15-135 to 18-7-115. The Sydney Swans reclaim top spot on the Eastern Conference ladder after a strong win over the UWS Giants in the curtain raiser to the AFL Sydney-Collingwood clash. The Swans held the lead at every change, up by 14 at the first break after booting 3 goals 5 to the Giants' 1 goal 3. The Swans stepped it up a notch in the second, booting 6 goals 1, keeping the Giants to 2-1. The Swans came out of the sheds with a strong 38-point lead and added to it in the third, kicking 3 goals and 10 behinds, while the Giants managed 1 goal and 3 behinds. The last quarter saw the Swans add another 3 goals and 4 behinds, with the Giants finishing off with 2 goals 2. Dean Towers kicked 3 goals for the Swans. Daniel Cox, Gary Rowan and Tim Membry booted 2 each, with 6 others adding majors. For the Giants, Liam Sumner was the only player to boot more than 1. He slotted 2, with Samuel Frost, Brett Thornton, Sean Edwards and Sam Reid contributing. The Swans walked away with a 65-point win. The final score 15-20, 110 to 6-9, 45. NT Thunder sit in 7th after going down to Southport. Southport held the lead at every change. They held a 16-point lead at the first break after kicking 3 goals and 5 behinds, while keeping the Thunder to 1 goal and 1 behind. Southport stepped up in the second, booting 7 goals and 4 behinds, keeping the Thunder goalless, limiting them to 2 behinds. Both sides kicked 4 goals after the main break, 5 points to Southport, 4 to the Thunder. The final term saw Southport kick 4 more goals and 5 behinds. The Thunder added 3 goals and 4 single-pointers. Joshua Baxter was the game's top goal kicker with 4 majors for Southport. Edward Mallon and Cleve Hughes added 3 each, with 2 to Glenn Screech. Cameron Illett and Thomas Gorey kicked 2 each for the Thunder. They were the only players to boot more than 1 major for the NT side. Southport proved their real finals threat, recording the win 18-9, 127 to 8-11, 59. A return to form for Queanbeyan, knocking Belconnen off the top of the table. The Tigers showed they had the goods right from the start, getting 6 goals and 6 behinds on the board, while Belconnen kicked 4 of each. Queanbeyan kept the momentum going with more accuracy in the second quarter, adding 5 goals and 3 behinds. A good defensive effort, keeping the Magpies to 2 goals and 1 behind. Queanbeyan had a 34-point lead at the main break, but had a quieter third quarter. The Tigers were limited to 2 goals and 2 behinds, while Belconnen fought hard, adding 4 goals and 4 behinds to reduce the lead to 20 points. Both sides kicked 2 goals in the final quarter. Queanbeyan could have had a bigger win, but 5 points came from behinds. Belconnen added 1 behind. Queanbeyan's James Kavanagh was the game's top goal kicker. He bagged 5. Ben Fulford added 4, with 6 other players on the goal card. Christopher York kicked 4 for the Magpies, 3 goals from James Bennett and 2 from Andrew Dess. A great win for the Tigers, 15-17, 107 to 12-10, 82. The Gold Coast Suns dominated in the clash with Labrador, the curtain raiser to the Suns-Demons AFL clash. The Suns held the lead at every change and were up by 17 at quarter time after booting 3 goals 7 to Labrador's 1 goal 2. The Suns blew out their lead in the second quarter after kicking 9 goals and 5 behinds in the second term, while limiting Labrador to just 1 behind. The Suns kept the momentum going after half-time with a 10-goal haul, adding 2 behinds, with Labrador kept to 1 goal, 4 behinds. A quieter end to the match, with the Gold Coast Suns kicking 4 majors and 9 single-pointers, with 2 goals and 4 behinds to Labrador. A raft of goal kickers for the Suns, Jared Brennan leading the way with 6, Andrew Boston booted 3, 2 to Jack Hutchins, Maverick Weller and Matthew Warnock. Adam Clark kicked 2 for Labrador, with Todd Grayson and Joshua Stevenson also contributing. The Suns take on Broadbeach in round 22, while Labrador host Morningside. The score at the final siren for round 21, 26-24, 180 to 4-11, 35. The Sydney Swans reclaim top spot on the Eastern Conference ladder due to percentage. Belconnen shift down to second, Ainslie a third, equal on points with Eastlake in fourth. UWS Giants sit fifth, Queanbeyan sixth, Hills Eagles seventh, followed by Sydney Uni and then Tuggeranong. Brisbane Lions are one win clear on top of the Northern Conference table. Southport sits second, Aspley third, followed by the Gold Coast Suns, with Morningside rounding out the five, sharing points with Redland. NT Thunder sits seventh, followed by Broadbeach, then Mount Gravatt and Labrador. In round 22, the final round of the regular season, Brisbane Lions face off against UWS Giants. Ainslie battle it out against Eastlake. Queanbeyan take on Hills Eagles. Belconnen host Tuggeranong. Sydney Uni are up against Sydney Swans. Broadbeach tackle the Gold Coast Suns. Labrador host Morningside. Redland and Southport face off. And NT Thunder and Aspley go head to head. For more info, head to NEAFL.com.au, and to stay up to date with NEAFL fixtures, results and news, download the NEAFL app from your App Store.